In this video, we will learn how to simplify the rational expression and write restrictions. Question given to us is 2 divided by x minus 2 minus c minus 1 divided by 2x minus 4. First step is always factor the denominator. So let's rewrite this rational expression and factor the denominators. For the first term, it is 2 over x minus 2, and for the second term, numerator is c minus 1. In the denominator, we can take a common factor of 2. So we get 2 times x, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So we get 4, instead of 4, 2. If you open this, you get 2x minus 4, which is same as the original expression. So that's an equivalent rational expression. Now, to subtract, we should have common denominator. In the first term, denominator is x minus 2, while in the second, it is 2 times x minus 2. To make the denominators common, we need to multiply the first term by 2 over 2. Since 2 over 2 is 1, multiplying by 1 does not really change the expression, right? So it is an equivalent expression. So what we can do now here is we can take a common denominator of 2 times x minus 2. As you have seen here, we need to multiply, we already multiplied the denominator by 2, 2 times x minus 2. Let us multiply the numerator now. 2 times 2 is 4, so we get 4. And on the right side of negative, we have c minus 1. So negative of c and the negative of negative 1, which will be positive 1. Remember to change the signs whenever you're multiplying by a negative number. Now that gives us, let's simplify this. 4 plus 1 is 5, so we get 5 minus c divided by 2 times x minus 2. So that is a simplified form of the given expression. Now let's look into the restrictions. Now, why do we have restrictions here? That is one question which you should answer. Restrictions are because the denominator cannot be 0. So to find restrictions, we need to equate denominator to 0, right? So we say restrictions since denominator is not equal to 0. That leads to restrictions. Now in this particular case, what is the denominator? We can look into this common denominator. It is 2 times x minus 2, and that should not be equal to 0. Now 2 can never be 0, it is a constant number, but x minus 2 can be 0. When is x minus 2 0? It will be 0 for x equals to 2, right? So let's solve for it. X minus 2 cannot be equal to 0 gives us x is not equal to 2, and therefore that is the restriction. So for this question, we can say that x can have all values. That means x can belong to any real numbers. We can write it in the set form where x is not equal to 2. That becomes the domain of this rational expression, and x is not equal to 2 is the restriction for the given expression, right? So in this question you understand how to simplify and how to write restrictions. I hope that's absolutely clear. Thank you and all the best.